Hey guys, Azralynn here with a review of Friday the 13th, the game. Friday the 13th is a multiplayer 1 vs 7 co-op survival horror game. The game has only multiplayer right now, and a single player campaign is supposed to be coming at some point in the future. In each match, there was one person randomly selected to play as the killer Jason Voorhees. Jason's goal is to kill the camp counselors. The counselors have to work together to escape or survive. You can play with random people in quick play matches, or you can do custom games to group up with your friends. When playing as Jason, your goal is to kill the other 7 camp counselors before they can escape or before the 20-minute game timer runs out. Jason is extremely powerful, and a decent Jason feels very OP. This is how the game is designed, and even though Jason is OP, it doesn't mean that he will kill everyone. Jason has different abilities that give him huge advantages. He can morph around the map instantly, he can sense enemies' fear to stalk them and find them easier, and his most notable ability is called Shift, which is his fast-moving teleport-like ability. Using a well-positioned shift and then combining it with a grab can be a one-shot kill more often than not. Jason can grab survivors at any time that they're close enough and execute them with these awesome and gruesome fatalities. Or he can just hack players to bits with melee swings. Counselors can juke the grab or break free if they're quick enough. When playing as Jason, you'll need to be attentive to the audio and visual cues to hunt down your prey. Breaking windows and lights can strike fear into your victims that make them easier to find with your sensibility. The longer the game lasts, the stronger Jason becomes as his rage meter builds up. The thrill of the hunt combined with the super satisfying gory executions are a lot of fun. When playing as a counselor, knowing that the odds are stacked against you makes you feel incredibly vulnerable. Even though you can fight back and distract and stun Jason, it's usually best that you try to avoid him completely and just work together to escape. There are different ways to escape. You can call the police and wait for them to show up at one of the exits, or leave using the motorboat or car. All of these methods require you to find specific items in order to make the escape. In addition to finding the required items, you'll spend a lot of time searching houses for weapons or other utilities to help you stay alive and escape Jason's clutches. In Friday the 13th, running at the wrong times and wasting your stamina will get you killed. You need to know when to move quickly and when to just stop and hide, all while keeping your fear levels down by using flashlights and other lights, and avoiding Jason. It's absolutely terrifying when Jason is nearby. And the fact that he might morph over to where you are at any given time keeps you in a permanent state of suspense and unease. By working together, you can actually save your allies by stunning or distracting Jason. Making use of windows, traps, and barricades to slow him down while you find a place to hide plays a key role to successfully evading Jason if he does find you. There is a way for the counselors to kill Jason, but it's very difficult to set up all the necessary factors, and typically isn't worth the effort. When counselors die, they remain in the game as spectators, and have the option to wait out the rest of the game for a significant XP bonus, or they can just leave with the XP they've already earned. Those who do stick around have a chance to come back as Tommy Jarvis to help others. For as much as the counselors are supposed to work together, team killing is possible, and sometimes people will kill you to steal your spot for an escape, or just to be dicks. But it isn't that common though. The game has a progression system where you level up to unlock different versions of Jason and different counselors. The different Jasons and counselors have different abilities and stats. As you play and complete tasks in-game, you also earn currency to buy different executions for Jason or craft various perks to customize your counselor's loadouts. The perks are all randomly generated, but they do offer nice small bonuses for the counselors. When I first started playing Friday the 13th in beta, I didn't really understand the mechanics, and I admit that I found the game to be annoying and not very enjoyable at first. Since release, I figured out how to be a much more effective counselor, and I've escaped or been the sole survivor numerous times. The more I play Friday the 13th, the better I get and the more that I enjoy it with every game. With that being said, the game has a lot of bugs and sometimes server connection issues where you can't even connect to play. The bugs can range from stupidly funny to extremely frustrating. The most common and most annoying issue that I've encountered is with the interaction prompts not showing up properly. For example, I once played as Jason and the final counselor was under a bed, but I couldn't interact with the bed to kill him, so I had to wait until the match timer ran out. The graphics are a mixed bag. The environments look decent and Jason's kill animations are awesome. However, the character animations are not very good. The counselors' faces are pretty goofy looking, and bodies flip-flop all over like ragdolls. The music and sound effects are immersive and create this very tense atmosphere. The atmosphere is amazing, and it will keep you feeling on edge the entire game. The game also uses in-game player voice chat that anyone in close proximity or over the walkie-talkies can hear. And it's pretty funny to hear the camp counselors and Jason taunting and heckling each other. The controls are not customizable, which I find quite annoying, but there is full controller support. I've played the game for over 12 hours so far, and I'm eager to play more. There is definitely replay value since the items are randomly spawned, and even though you're often doing the same tasks each time, every game feels a little bit different. The 3 maps are very similar though, so they don't really feel unique. Overall, Friday the 13th is quite enjoyable once you figure out how to play well. Yes, there are plenty of bugs still, and sometimes server connection issues, so the game is by no means perfect. All in all though, it's a fun game if you enjoy the survival horror genre. I do wish that it had been slightly cheaper since it still needs polish, but I have no regrets with the purchase. If you want to check out some more gameplay, I'll post a link to my livestream in the description below. I hope this review has helped you. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and post your feedback in the comments below. Thanks everyone, and have a wonderful day.